You think about the body development, and the reality is, if you're 6th through 12th grade, the training programs you have out there to build your body are probably less than adequate. And it can build strength, it can do all those things for you. But the reality is that baseball has unique movement patterns. And that's where Eric Yavarone is absolutely amazing. And he and his team have developed over a series of years since he's been in Major League Baseball, and working with the best professionals as well as the best that are in amateurs that are looking to become professionals. And they've built a system that will assess the body movement patterns and create personalized training programs for those students and for those kids. So that's what we will be using for the foundation and the development of the body piece. But we've got Eric. He's probably at a game right now, so we've asked him to create a really quick and neat video for us that describes his process and how this works within the Trosky Academy for your kids. Eric?
Like appreciating all the things that go into on-field performance, right? Strength being one of them, conditioning being one of them, power being one of them, mobility, mechanic, nutrition, sleep, like all these things like together to create this kind of holistic approach of what a player needs or can improve upon to get better on the field. So I would say like identifying those things, and like strength might not be the answer for everybody, which is crazy, right? Like, because you think you get in the weight room, you want to lift weights. But for some guys, it's the perfect solution. So I'd say just like a bigger overarching, all-inclusive approach of like, what are all the different things that you can control or affect in training off the field, and like making those menus of like what that player needs the most, and then working on those things is probably like the biggest thing that an individual player can do on the front end of their operation or during the development process, and then like carry out day to day is focusing on those specific things that, like, again, on-field goal being the actual goal, getting better out there, and all the pieces that go into it. Which ones can you focus on a little bit more than others? And then kind of go and attack those within all your different training programs and things you can affect. So I think on the individual level, like that's definitely a process that everybody should go through, identify those things, and then at your training. You don't want to miss. Like, I think anybody that says like, hey, if you train the perfect way, you're going to become a Division I prospect, or you're going to be a draft pick, or you're going to make it to the major leagues. I think like we'd be lying, or somebody would be lying to a kid or a parent if they said that, right? But what you can affect is making sure that all of those pieces that we talked about, that at least you focused on the right things to maximize your physical development. So at least at the end of the day, like when you cap your ceiling in terms of skill or what level you make it to in the game, at least you know that you turned over every rock. Like, it'd be a real shame if a kid focused so much time training strength, right? Because that's what that person was told to do. But if they just had better movement and better mechanics, like they would have had that 4-mile-an-hour jump, and that would have got them to play in college, or that would have got them drafted. You know what I mean? Like things like that. So I think that it's super important, just because the level of competition at every level is going up. It continues to go up. But B, if you're going to go for this thing, we want to put the best foot forward. I think just having that sniper approach of like, no, okay, this is exactly what I need to work on, or this is my biggest area of opportunity. And then if I maximize that, and then I maximize my performance, at least I know now that all the supporting pieces to my overall skill and on-field performance were maximized. So I reached my highest potential.
Awesome, Eric. So that was amazing. And he's one of the top guys in Major League Baseball that will be essentially building a training program for your child. Pretty amazing stuff.